Okay, so it seems like when I talk about how society is trying to do this whole gender bender thing, men being women and women being men, it's always these feminist women and feminist men that hate me for it and get upset about it. Like, why are y'all getting upset about it? It's like every time you talk about it, they want to catch an attitude. Maybe, y'all know it's true. If something like this is really hurting you and making you feel some kind of way, then it's clearly true. That's the one thing I always notice about being a human being, man, is that when something is told to you and you get upset about it, it's got to be true. But if something is told to you and you don't get upset about it, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. They got this saying, man, if the shoe fits, wear it. When I was a kid, my pops taught me and told me about how this world would be. My mom whenever my pops wanted to talk to me, he would never let or involve my mom. It would always be a man-to-man, heart-to-heart talk. And whenever my pops looked at my mom, and he had this way of looking at her, man, she just got quiet, went and sat down, or went away and did something. But every time he would just be like, yeah, I got this. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to him. I'm going to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? And she'd be like, well, I'm like, no. You go do what you got to go do. I got this. This is this man talk right here. And she would go. And that's that. When I saw that, I was like, okay. As a kid, I was like, okay, so the man is the superior one over the female. That's what I learned. And I seen it all the time, man. Like, my dad didn't play no damn games, man. He really didn't. And it got to a point, though, a little over a while, my mom had to let him go because he was a drug dealer. And she didn't want me or my little brothers around that mess. But I still got a chance to see him and hang with him. One thing my mom told me was, I have to find another boyfriend, and he can teach you how to be a man because that's not my job. I can't teach you how to be a man. And she was right about that. You know how hard it is for women these days to say that? You know how hard it is for them to say that, bro? It's like they've been brainwashed into thinking they can do anything. Like, a woman cannot raise a man. A woman cannot teach a boy to be a man. A woman cannot show this boy the qualities of a man, the mentality of a man. That's the man's job, bro. And for some reason, y'all be getting upset. Y'all get upset because the truth hurts. You know damn well that you can't teach a boy to be a man. But y'all be trying it, man. Whoever it is out here that pumped y'all heads up, y'all really be trying. But y'all doing it the wrong way because you got a lot of men out here who are feminine. Like, men do. You got men out here who will stay in the mirror. I'm talking in the mirror like women do. I'm talking, you got men out here who are sensitive and will catch an attitude over the smallest, pettiest things. You got men out here who cry and cry and cry and cry. Like, and then you got women on the other side who trying to be masculine, trying to be big, trying to be swole, trying to act like a dude. You know what I'm saying? But they just women, pure and simple. Their body, you can change your outer appearance, but you can never change your biology. You can never change that. You can never change your blood cells. You can never change your organs. You can never change your blood type. You can't change none of that. And all of that within you is it's all inscribed in your DNA. You are a woman. Or if it's a man, it's inscribed in your DNA. You are a man. And this is what we're looking at in today's society, man. We see women being men and men being women. And then when we talk about these kinds of things, you got all these people, all these feminists and feminist men out here getting upset about it because it's true. Now, like I said, like this is why today there are some women out there. I'm not saying all of them, but there are some women out there who will purposely get rid of their man out of the household just to raise their son into a woman. Purposely doing it. You've got women out here who beat on their children, who beat their sons because their sons remind them of their fathers. And they get a power trip out of it too. Women get a power trip out of beating little boys, man. even molesting them. And men do the same thing when it comes to little girls, man. They're like, this world is just so jacked up. But today, this guy I work with, well, he's a UPS driver. He delivers, I work the docks, like I said. So he delivers these packages, and he said something that stood out. He was like, man, I took my son to the store to go get some stuff, but like I couldn't even hardly find anything for him or anything for me, like it was mostly women things, women's clothes, women's accessories, and hardly any men's stuff. If they had anything in men's, it was always leggings. It was tight skinny jeans. And I'm like, yeah, man. I had to tell him straight up. I was like, bro, yeah, the masculinity is becoming extinct. And he was like, bro, no, fucking, bro, I see it. I'm like, I see it too. He's like, this is crazy, man. No, man, I'm gonna teach my son masculinity. My son's gonna be a man. He's gonna be a fucking man, you know? And I'm like, yeah, man, do that. Make sure you raise your kid, man. Raise him right. Raise him to be a man. Don't let, if like a woman wants to do it, that kid's gonna be screwed, because like I said, a woman can't teach a boy to be a man. And this is the kind of things that I be touching on, and a lot of people around me be getting upset about it. It is what it is, and I don't want to hear nobody try to tell me that society is not doing this, because it insults my intelligence and it infuriates me. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm witnessing. I'm watching the world turn inside out. I'm watching this world burn. I'm watching this world destroy itself. What more? What can I say? I have to say what I see. That's how I've always been. I always say what I see. And this is what it is, man. It's so crazy. But yeah, man, it's like these days it's so hard for a man and a woman to be together to raise their kids. The woman always wants to kick the man out. She'll nag her man away. She'll disrespect and belittle her man away. Man be gone. There's this video on YouTube. I forgot what it was, man, but y'all can probably find it. There's this old cat, man. I think he like 60 something years old. He came on here and he said, what he said? He said something about 1965. In 1965, the women sold out the men for government financial support, like stimulus checks or packages like that and whatnot. This is back in 1965. Now, I tried to do some research on that, but I'm gonna get back to that, and I might come back with a little something later after this video. But there's this video. This old guy came on there, and he knows, man. He's been there. He's been through those times. He's seen the women straight up sell the men out for government paychecks and government fundings, man. And this is not the way the world is supposed to be. This is not the way the universe is supposed to work. Men are supposed to play their roles as men. Women are supposed to play their roles as women. And y'all are continuously defying who you're supposed to be. And if you got a problem with that, what the hell are you gonna do about it? Except sit there and pout. Come on, man. A woman ain't got no business squaring up on a dude. I've seen plenty of women hit men, and then a man turn around and sock her in the face, and she falls down crying in a fetal position. I've seen it over dozens of times. And there's no, that's why I say a woman should never square up on a man. Only men should square up against other men. When a woman squares up on a man, that man, it like triggers something in his mind. It triggers him to be like, oh, well, if I do square up on her and I accidentally jab her in the face, then what? Then what? Come on, man. If a woman want to square up, go square up on another woman. But a woman these days ain't got no business squaring up on no dude. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you think. I don't care how you feel about what I said. I don't give up. Straight up. It's retarded, man. Like this world going to hell in a handbasket. Straight up. Teach. Like, come on. You know what? And I'm gonna have to say this for real though. I'm back with Renegade #1 on this, man. It's all Queen Victoria's fault. All of this is Queen Victoria's fault, for real. I did my research on that too. 18-year-old put in a position of power, got a simp husband. Come on, man. And not only that, it was all incest within the royal families. It was all incest. And that's how royalty works. Royalty keeps the bloodline, you know, they protect their bloodline by sleeping with each other and producing offspring from the son or the mother or the daughter or the cousin or the uncle or the father or that's how royalty works. Ain't nothing royal about that. That's nasty as hell, boy. Ain't nothing royal about that, man. Queen Victoria. The Victorian era. Go look it up, y'all. And that's how we got things going today. Man, it's crazy, man. Masculinity is really going extinct. And I feel like we the last of the Mohicans. I really feel like we the last of the motherfucking Mohicans, man. Because this don't make no damn sense at all. And one last thing I gotta say about this and about this agenda that y'all got going on. This Unchained TV, the Heavenly Father is always the truth. But I'm gonna just have to say, hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Baruch Shai, out.